Hello, this is Isaiah Reports Football, and this is my 2026 FIFA World Cup Matchday 3 predictions. So let's begin. Starting off with Switzerland versus Canada. Canada coming back from a 6-0 win against Qatar, and Switzerland coming from a 4-0 win against Bosnia. Switzerland struggled breaking down Bosnia, and Canada easily won against Qatar since Qatar's horrible. For me, I think it's going to be. Mm, a very close match. I think both teams are very decent. Um, Sadly, that Canada's gonna obviously miss Ishmael Kone from that horrible injury. Um, and yeah, um, uh, dang it. For me, I think I'm going to edge it 2-1 Switzerland. 2-1 Switzerland. But it's gonna be a very close game. I'm gonna be surprised if Canada somehow gets a draw, and that will help them to get first place. But I think Switzerland will win and get first place in Group B. Next is Bosnia versus Qatar. I think this is going to be a very not a great game, low quality. But I do think Bosnia will have enough quality to beat a team like Qatar, like 1-0. Um, and yeah, Morocco versus Haiti. Uh, this is going to be, in my opinion, a 2-0 Morocco win. Scotland versus Brazil, I think it's going to be a 2-1 Brazil win, which will help Brazil get first place in Group C. Uh, South Africa versus uh, um, um, Korea. I think it's going to be I think it's going to be 1-0 Korea win. Uh, Actually, no, I'm going to change that and make it a 2-0 Korea win. Czech Republic versus Mexico. I think it's going to be a 1-0 win for Mexico. Um, Ecuador versus Germany. I'm rather 50-50 with this. Either going to be a 0-0 draw or 1-0 Germany if Germany brings on Undaf. I'm going to say I'm going to ah dang it. I don't know. 0-0 or 1-0 Germany win. I think it's going to be a 1-0 Germany win. I think it's going to be how that's going to end. Um Kershaw versus Ivory Coast, I think it's going to end in a uh 2-0 win for Ivory Coast. Tunisia versus Netherlands. I'm going to give Netherlands 4-0 win. Japan versus Sweden. I think it's going to be a really fun game. I think it's gonna. Hmm, I don't know. I think it's gonna be end to end, but I think Japan will win like 3-1 or something. I think Sweden defense is bad. Hmm. Maybe. Maybe. Actually, I think it's gonna be like a 3-2, something like that against between Japan and Sweden. Turkey versus USA. Turkey's out in the World Cup. USA is gonna get first place in Group D, and they secure knockouts. I think we're gonna win 2-1 against Turkey. Uh, Paraguay versus Australia. I think this is gonna be a 1-1 between both teams. Norway versus France. I think this is gonna be a very interesting, fascinating game. But I don't really trust Norway's defense. But I do think Holland will get a goal, so I think it's gonna be 3-1 France. Senegal versus Iraq. I think this is gonna be a 2-0 Senegal win. Uruguay versus Spain, I think it's gonna be a 3-1 Spain win. Cape Verde versus Saudi Arabia, I think this is gonna be mm, a 1-0 or maybe, yeah. No, sorry. I think Saudi Arabia might get a, oh, not, 2-1, Cape Verde. New Zealand versus Belgium, I think Belgium might do this. I think it's gonna be 2-1 Belgium win. Egypt versus Iran. I think it's going to be. It's either going to be a draw or Egypt win. What do I going for? What do I go for? Uh, Dang it. I think it's going to be. A 1-1. I think 1-1. Croatia versus Ghana. I think it's going to be. I don't think Ghana has enough attacking threat. For but I don't think Ghana will get destroyed either. I think it's just going to be a 1-0 win for Croatia. Um, no, I think it's going to be actually a 0-0 draw between Croatia and Ghana. I think Ghana will get a draw against Croatia. I think Croatia will struggle to break down Ghana. Um, Panama versus England. I think it's going to be a dang it, accidentally a 3-0 win for England. DR Congo versus Uzbekistan. I think it's going to be a 1-0 win for DR Congo. But I don't think they're attacking. They have enough attacking threat to destroy Uzbekistan, but I do think they will win. Colombia versus Portugal. I think it's going to be 2-2. Jordan versus Argentina. I think this is going to be destruction. I think it's going to be. I'm going to go conservative 4-0 Argentina. Algeria versus Austria. I think this is going to be a very fascinating game. But I do edge it to Austria 2-1 for Austria. And yeah, this is my 2026 FIFA World Cup Matchday 3 predictions. I can't believe the group stage is going to wrap up now. It's been enjoyable. It has been enjoyable. Watch out for my group stage reactions for each individual group. And yeah, hopefully you like this video, subscribe to this channel, and thank you very much.